the Just Democrats are on to a very important progressive cause that I want to tell you about. It is in regards to the budget showdown. What we're saying is no dream, no deal. So if the DREAM Act is not included in this deal, no Democrat should sign on to it. If they do, it'll be an unbelievable cave-in. And just when you thought the Democrats were fighting back, if they cave in on this, it'll be the worst. Now, luckily they're not. Some of them are fighting back. I want to show you that right now. Now, some people who are running for Congress, some people who are already in Congress. Let's start that video.
I'm Raul Grijalva.
I'm Amy Villela.
I'm Rick Trevino.
I'm Antoinette Cedillo Lopez.
I'm Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
I'm a Justice Democrat.
And I'm a Justice Democrat.
Wait, what? What is this? Raul Grijalva, legendary progressive in Congress, Justice Democrat. We're coming. So now I'm going to tell you more about no dream, no deal, and that's very important. But if you don't know Raul Grijalva, you need to. And I don't use the word legend loosely. So let me give you a sense of who Grijalva is. He's of course, the U.S. representative from Arizona's 3rd District. He's co-chair of the Progressive Caucus, one of the most progressive members of Congress, first vice chair of the Hispanic Caucus, vice chair of the LGBT Equality Caucus, co-sponsor of Medicare for All, co-sponsor to make public college tuition free, co-sponsor to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, co-sponsor of HR 771 to allow equal access to women's health and abortion coverage and health insurance. And he has introduced HR 3227 that eliminates private prisons. How much do I love this guy? Co-sponsor of HR 1144 to add Wall Street speculation tax. As progressive as it gets. So it is a great honor to have the second incumbent, Raul Grijalva, join the Justice Democrats along with Ro Khanna. There are now 37 Justice Democrats, including 35 running for office as we speak. Some like Doug Applegate set to topple Darrell Issa, which is going to be a great, great victory, and many others that are leading in their races. And we did not plan it this way, just turned out this way. 19 women, 18 men. 18 non-white candidates, 19 white candidates. That's real diversity, and that's when you look for best of the best, that's what you get. So now, back to what Grijalva cares deeply about, and rightly so, and what we all care about, which is making sure that the people that are now being threatened with basically eviction from this country, the only country they've ever known, imminently because of Donald Trump and the Republicans, that we fight for them and that we win. This is all about policy and about winning on policy. So first of all, go sign the petition, justicedemocrats.com. No dream, no deal. I don't know why every single Democrat wouldn't be on board for this. How could you possibly give into the Republican budget with nothing to return for it? Even after Donald Trump promised the DREAM Act and a compromise with Schumer and Pelosi, he's now backed away from that. But this should be absolutely non-negotiable. So in order to tell you more about that and how many Democrats are on board, let's go back to the video about this issue because it's really important, and watch it in its entirety.
I'm Raul Grijalva.
I'm Amy Villela.
I'm Rick Trevino.
I'm Antoinette Cedillo Lopez.
I'm Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
I'm a Justice Democrat.
And I'm a Justice Democrat.
And I'm a Justice Democrat running for Congress.
And I'm a Justice Democrat running for Congress in New York's 14th Congressional District.
Earlier this year, Donald Trump signed an executive order
to repeal deportation protections for Dreamers,
promising at the time that Congress would pass a replacement.
Dreamers are undocumented immigrants who were brought into the United States as children.
They were brought here not of their own volition.
They have grown up in this country, worked in this country,
and know no other home
than America.
And now, because of Trump's actions,
all 800,000 of them are at risk of being deported.
Unless we get the DREAM Act passed in Congress.
And for once, we have an actual chance to fight back and win this
very important battle.
You see, Republicans haven't been able to get enough of their own party together
to keep the government funded.
So on December 8th, They're going to need Democrats to keep the government operational.
This is a chance for Democrats to demand something for bailing out the Republicans.
A rare chance to win a victory.
We are telling Democrats in Congress,
Demand that the DREAM Act gets passed.
This should be an absolute no-brainer.
73% of Americans believe the Dreamers should have a path to citizenship.
25 House Democrats have already pledged to oppose
Any year-end spending legislation
Without prior passage or inclusion of a clean DREAM Act.
Even one Republican member of Congress
has pledged to shut down the government unless the DREAM Act is passed.
We only need 65 more Democrats to join us.
So that 800,000 lives can avoid ruin.
All of us have a chance to get something really good done.
So I'm calling on Will Hurd to do what I would do if I had his job.
I'm calling on Reuben Keewan.
I'm calling on House Democrats to do what I'd do if I had your job.
So I'm calling on my colleagues.
pledge publicly to oppose any year-end spending legislation
without prior passage
or inclusion of a clean DREAM Act.
You have a chance to get something real done.
And this is our time to do something right.
Don't mess it up.
All right, listen, here's a couple other things that you could do. First of all, as you saw there, 25 House Democrats are already on board, but they should all be on board. And the Just Democrats have done this before. We passed with the Medicare, we helped with Medicare for All. We had a petition that had over 100,000 people, and it moved about 70 Democratic congressmen, actually more than 70 Democratic congressmen, to say that they would co-sponsor it. And previously they had not said that. Let's make that happen in this case. We need about 65 more House Democrats. Again, I don't know why every Democrat wouldn't be on board for this. What's your excuse? What, are you just gonna let them pass the budget? No, of course, this is the bare minimum that we should ask for. So we're also partnering with our Dream Coalition led by Erica Andiola. She was the press secretary for Bernie Sanders in the 2016 campaign. And when you sign the petition, it's gonna give you an option to participate in the sit-ins that are now beginning to happen. So if you wanna do that and you wanna take direct action, that is wonderful. So check that box. They'll reach out to you and they'll show you where you can help to do sit-ins, to get action, to actually move on this issue. Again, the petition is justicedemocrats.com/no dream, no deal. And we'll have the link down below if you're watching this video on YouTube, and in the comment section on Facebook. First comment if you're watching on Facebook. So please go do that right now. And remember, of course, on social media, it's hashtag no dream, no deal. I'm enormously proud to have Raul Grijalva as part of the Justice Democrats and to be partnering with such great people, both in office and out of office. And this is how we fight. The whole point of Justice Democrats is to be strong progressives, uncorrupted Democrats. We're gonna fight for the issues and win on policy. Let's go get this done together. If you become a member of the Young Turks, you'll be saying,
you know, I'm like a smart person.
So do it right now, tytnetwork.com/join. Get the whole Young Turks show every day.